drama in Dalton. Credit card transactions amounting to thousands of dollars.
See what it looks like to come out of controversy and to come out of all the hatred.
According to recent rumors, Tiffany Henyard's financial situation has collapsed, and in an attempt to maintain her opulent lifestyle, she is allegedly trying to raise $10 million on GoFundMe to dig herself out of her dire circumstances. Even though she is not as famous as other well-known figures like DBY or Kim Kardashian, the scandal she is involved in has gained so much attention that it is impossible to ignore. Henyard's mounting debt has become the center of attention due to the ongoing situation, and it is no secret that creditors are suing her left and right to recover the money she owes. The entire ordeal began in March of 2024 when it was discovered that she had embezzled public funds to finance several extravagant personal expenses. Henyard acted as though the city's bank account was her checkbook, spending public money without hesitation. In contrast to other superstars who waste their own money, Henyard's actions were far more serious. One resident spoke out during a meeting, addressing Henyard by saying, "You lied to us as residents, and you do not represent me. I want you to resign as mayor today and save our village from the deficit you have caused, which has left Dalton unable to pay its bills." This resident's words highlight the dissatisfaction among the townspeople who feel betrayed by Henyard's actions. The extravagant spending habits of the mayor have led to her current financial difficulties, and the scandal surrounding her embezzlement has only worsened her reputation.
Costing taxpayers a lot of money with few details about how it benefits the communities she...
In addition to the embezzlement of public funds, Henyard reportedly took out large personal loans, totaling millions of dollars. To her surprise, she now finds herself in serious financial trouble and is on the verge of bankruptcy, as she is unable to repay these loans. Rumor has it that while Henyard was living a lavish lifestyle, the rest of Dalton was falling apart. It is even alleged that the police department's cars are about to be repossessed due to the town's inability to pay its bills. One of the most significant scandals surrounding Henyard involves her reckless spending of taxpayer funds and her alleged involvement in several shady side projects. It is claimed that she continued to collect Section 8 payments without performing any of the necessary repairs to the properties. Instead, Henyard allegedly used this money to fund her lavish trips to Las Vegas. Section 8 housing is a government program designed to assist low-income families in finding decent housing. However, Henyard's alleged misuse of these funds for her gain has left the community in even worse financial distress.
I have no idea why township taxpayers picked up that.
All of these events are part of a larger picture that paints Tiffany Henyard's tenure as mayor in a very negative light. This situation involves serious corruption and mismanagement, as well as a complete disregard for her responsibilities as mayor. When Henyard ran for office, she vowed to improve the lives of the people in Dalton. Instead, it seems she has walked all over their needs while living an extravagant lifestyle. Once the truth about her actions came to light, people were not holding back in their criticism. The mayor was even reported to have had money to travel to Las Vegas, but not to pay off the town's debts, which many saw as a gross misuse of public funds. Unfortunately, the residents of Dalton must endure this kind of behavior from their elected officials. Every time someone looks into what has been happening in Dalton, they find another scandal tied to Henyard. It seems as though she forgot that her job was to look after the community and not her interests. However, Henyard knew exactly where to put the money, just not in the right places.
$40,000 at Amazon. What a slap.
As all of this turmoil was simmering beneath the surface, Henyard continued to act as though nothing was wrong and made decisions for Dalton as if she could continue to keep everything under wraps. However, the FBI soon became involved and began investigating her finances, and what they have uncovered does not look good for Henyard. The FBI has launched a serious criminal investigation into Henyard's financial operations, issuing subpoenas for everything from her transactions to the entire town's financial history. The investigation is digging deep, and the information they are uncovering is explosive. Numerous sources have confirmed that federal agents have been interviewing Henyard as part of the investigation. It turns out that Henyard's extravagant spending spree extended beyond her Las Vegas vacations. The investigation has shown that she allegedly used taxpayer funds for a variety of personal luxuries, including expensive cars and a security detail that would make a Hollywood star envious. It seems as though she believed being mayor would provide her with an endless supply of money, and this is likely why she is now pleading for assistance. One commenter remarked, "She put herself into this mess, so she should get herself out of it. How dare she ask for help?" As for Henyard, Her public image is taking a severe hit, and denying the truth did not help her. However, she has not been lying low. Instead, she continues to cause trouble and blame everyone else for her problems while the town struggles to survive. "I am not donating 1 cent to her," one user added, criticizing her behavior. They pointed out that Henyard's financial mismanagement and lack of accountability have reached a point where it is almost impossible for her to recover her reputation.
The FBI is around the corner so they can come and raid this place because all of y'all deserve to go.
As if her situation could not get any worse, Henyard made a move that left many people speechless. She launched a GoFundMe page. Yes, the same woman who had spent alarming amounts of public funds on Amazon shopping sprees and other personal expenses is now pleading for donations. It appears that Henyard is trying to stop an economic catastrophe, but her actions have made it seem as though fame and power have made her reckless. While Dalton is facing severe financial difficulties, Henyard herself is now impoverished. However, given her history of fraud and corruption, some believe that this GoFundMe campaign might be her final attempt to defraud the public before she disappears, possibly to spend the rest of her life on a distant island.
Try to stop things they cannot control. That's what it's all.
After an investigation revealed Henyard's extravagant Amazon purchases, including an almost $88,000 bill for cosmetics in 2023, it appears she is planning some kind of disappearance and needs a substantial amount of money to leave the town, or perhaps even the country. Henyard's disappearance has sparked further suspicion. Many believe that she vanished to avoid facing the consequences of her actions. One trustee described the situation as reckless money squandering and confirmed that Dalton was $7 million in debt by the end of last year. As a result, people are now questioning whether there is more to this than meets the eye. Some believe that Henyard is financially bankrupt and is desperate enough to plead for money online. Others see her GoFundMe campaign as a last-ditch effort to play the sympathy card in hopes that people will forget her shady dealings and financial mismanagement.
She's doing is totally unorthodox.
However, the residents of Dalton are not easily fooled and are angry that Henyard dares to ask for financial assistance after all the damage she has caused. They remember the money that should have gone to the town, money that was instead spent on Henyard's clothes and makeup. Despite the ongoing crisis in Dalton, Henyard is trying to garner sympathy by asking for donations. While her GoFundMe page raised approximately $115,000, many people are still critical of her actions. One user commented that the fact that Henyard has not yet been incarcerated is as bad as all the crimes she has committed. Another user added that it is outrageous for her to ask the people she stole from to help her pay off her $10 million debt. They described her as delusional and long past the point where her actions could be excused. Even though Henyard made a mess with her own choices, she is still hoping to escape by depending on the working-class people she has wronged. The residents of Dalton are determined to hold her accountable, and it seems that Henyard's schemes have now been exposed for all to see. What do you think about the fallout from Henyard's so-called leadership and her fundraising efforts? Please leave a comment below with your thoughts, and do not forget to check out my other videos.